Shalom, everybody. Shalom. Let's see here. All right. All right. Shalom, family. Shalom, shalom, shalom. All right. Okay, y'all. I usually have my email in the description box. I'm sorry, in the comment section. It's in the little pin up that I put. If you look on the bottom of that, you will see my email address. Shalom, everybody. Just going to give it a few more minutes for people to come in, and then I will get started. Boy, this has been a crazy, crazy day. It just seems like the stories keep coming and coming. Boy, you can hardly keep up. You can hardly keep up. It is just unbelievable. Gas prices are $2.06 in Woodbridge, Virginia today. Yeah, that's going to change. You know, they got this big oil war going on now. Okay. Yeah, I mean, what's going on in this country is just unbelievable. You know, this is why you got to stay prayed up, ladies and gentlemen. You know I said this before, but when I left court yesterday and I was on my way home, I stopped over at one of the stores. All of the bars of soap are sold out. It's just like, what the heck? Y'all selling out the damn bars of soap too? But it's no big deal for me because, actually I know how to make my own soap. I got all of the products here at my house to make soap, so I can do that really easy. But I don't really need to do that. I'm one of those people, I naturally stockpile a bunch of soap. I always have a lot of soap. Even when I was younger, I would always keep a lot of soap around. All right, y'all. All right, we got 136 people. So, and this is between both of my channels that I'm doing the live stream on. So, not bad. Not bad. I hope everybody is doing well. Well, I use soap. I use body wash sometimes too. But, it's nothing wrong with using soap. Especially if it's like some of the good organic soap that's out there. That stuff that's really good for your skin. Yeah, August Dream. It is. Hand sanitizer, body wash, and soap all sold out. Yep, it sure is. Yeah, I used to sell, and I still do, African black soap. Prince's Micah Ya. Yes, you can make soap without even bothering with any kind of lye. All you need to do is go out somewhere like Amazon and buy the base soap. You can get the base soap in shea butter, olive oil, honey. You know, you can get the glycerin base, and then you just take the base and melt it down, and you can add anything you want to it. If you want to add turmeric, turmeric is really good, especially if you got hyperpigmentation. Then a turmeric soap would fade the dark marks that you have. You know, it will fade it over time. You got to be patient. It's not going to fade it overnight. But over time, if you use it consistently every day, it'll start fading those hyperpigmentation dark marks that you have on you. And then you can take it and you can make a charcoal soap. I have the charcoal powder that I can add to the soap base and make a charcoal soap. So, I mean, yeah, that's what I have. I have the Doodoo Osan. And I usually sell those for $5 a bar. And I have so many of them at my house. I got a stockpile of those. I have antibacterial soap. I have my own soap that I made. Man, I have soap up the wazoo. Okay, I really do. Yeah, I think it's worse in states where, there is coronavirus, where it has hit some states hard, like Washington State. That is where you will find, the empty shelves. Lisa, I have the flu. Well, yeah, a lot of people have the flu. There's nothing wrong. I mean, you're going to get the flu. You're going to still get colds. The only thing is people are going to be paranoid now when they get those things. Oh, maybe I got coronavirus. No, you know, just because you have allergies or you have a sore throat don't mean you have coronavirus. People got sore throats for thousands of years. It does not mean you have coronavirus, you know, but some people are getting carried away. They hear one will cough or sneeze, they're running from people. And, those things don't necessarily mean a person got coronavirus. You know what? Italy is a strange thing. Now, they put the country on lockdown, but listen to this. They're still allowed to go to work every day. The people are still allowed to go to work every day. How do you're not going to get rid of it like that. So, it's Italy, it's a bunch of BS. Yeah, they're on lockdown, but if you're going to let everybody get up and go to work every day, isn't that kind of counterproductive in locking down your country? It's just weird, that whole situation. All right, y'all, we got 212 people, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So, ladies and gentlemen, the World Health Organization, WHO, declared CV a pandemic finally today. They made this officially a pandemic. As the number of novel CV cases surpass 120,000 worldwide. Now, Germany's Chancellor, Angela Merkel, she told her country that 2/3 of them will end up with CV. She's warning them that 70% of the country could end up infected. Now, see, isn't that, I'm not saying I like this woman, but at least she's real with her people. With Trump, we get, only 15 people in the country got it, and it'll be 0 by next week. I don't know what fairy tale this man is living in, But at least this woman is in reality. I have to respect that. In the United States, where more than 30 have died and cases topped 1,000, I saw the official count as 1,050 in the United States. Wall Street is poised for more losses Wednesday while government officials and businesses announce sweeping steps to contain the rapidly expanding outbreak. Here are the latest developments. Dow slides as CV tightens up. Grip on economy and oil price wars escalates. In Italy, there are now more than 10,000 CV cases. Schools and universities across Poland, as well in the Ukraine, will be shut down for the rest of March, as of European countries attempt to limit large gatherings. They don't want people really technically gathering here in the US. Thank you, Loveline Turner, for the super chat. They don't really want people doing that here, but I think they're just doing it case by case, because I was reading, because you guys know the 17th is actually our Hebrew New Year, but you know, they put their pagan holidays on our New Year's. So St. Patty's Day, a lot of the parades around the country, you know, the St. Patty's Day parade is being canceled because of CV. South Korea tallies of new confirmed cases, which had been declining as the country continued its mass testing program, rose to 242 on Wednesday, almost doubling the previous day's numbers. On Wednesday, Iran announced 63 more CV deaths, bringing the death toll to over 350 in Iran, with another 1,000 infections announced. The country has increased to more than 9,000 cases. And this is over in Iran. Washington state will prohibit gatherings of more than 250 people in the Seattle area. One of the most dramatic moves yet to contain the spread of new CV. Oh no. CV, the most dramatic move yet to contain the spread of the new CV at the site of its worst outbreak. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's okay to say pandemic now because it's now official. Well, it was official a long time ago. We really didn't need to wait for the World Health Organization to know this was a pandemic we were looking at. But they made the official announcement today. So I have something I do want you to see. Let me see if I can get this up on the screen. Let's see. Yes. Okay. All right. Now off. All right, let me share my screen. Let's see here. Okay. All right, everybody, please give me a 1 if you can see my screen. Yeah, Dillard Pat, I saw that, you know, I read an article today that said it would take 18 months to create a vaccine. I'm just not fully believing they're going to be able to make one with something that just constantly mutates. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for the ones. All right, let's get started here. All right. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now, officially, there are 39 states with reported cases of CV. And I'm sure this number is constantly growing, but this is what they're telling us. So this is officially what I heard. I'm sure it's going to be well beyond that by tomorrow. I'm telling you, it's going to be in 50 states in less than 2 weeks. All 50. And I did hear that there are 2 cases in the Dominican Republic. Now, here's the list right here. Washington State topping the list of having the most cases in the country, 23 deaths. 1 recovered, but you don't really recover from this. Now, yesterday it was announced in my state, New Jersey, that there was 1 death. So you can see on this list, New York is following Washington State, California with 157 cases. And you can see, I think Kentucky was added not long ago, Tennessee. Yeah, so the list is going to be growing. Pennsylvania, Texas, Iowa, Virginia. Wow. So some of these places did not announce their cases until about a week ago. And here's Arizona, Nebraska, Indiana, Rhode Island. And I know these numbers are slightly off because for the District of Columbia, I had heard 7. And on here it says 4. Ohio, which had no cases before, they now have 3 cases in Ohio. Okay, Minnesota, Michigan, Hawaii, Oklahoma, Connecticut, Utah, Kansas, Vermont, and Missouri. Missouri making 39 cases. So this is what we have in the US so far. But, you know, because they are not testing people, y'all, there is no telling what the numbers really are. Remember, they are not really thoroughly testing the population like they are in other countries. Now, I heard North Korea have about 10,000 people in quarantine right now. And some of the other countries, I think Ukraine, they're reporting their first cases, Poland. So there's a lot of new countries on the list. So I'm sure it is well past. I think it was 89 countries. I'm sure it's well past that now. Yeah, South Korea, man, they are struggling. But yeah, when I thought, okay, Italy got them in quarantine, the whole country. And then when I heard they're getting up and going to work every day, I don't see how that's going to work. If people are still having heavy contact with each other on a regular basis, how do you can't get rid of that? Not the way they're doing it. Yeah, and I mean, look, they've already canceled school, classes here in New Jersey at some of the schools. And I know that's going to spread across the state. So some of the college students and the universities, many of them already had online classes. So it's going to be pretty easy for them to set up classes online. But for public schools, they didn't really have that. They would have to be able to set up some sessions, for the teachers and students to come together and do class. So I don't know how they're going to do it, especially if you are a working mother. If you're a working mother or you are a 2-parent home and both parents work, I just don't know how that's going to work out if you have small kids, you know? So people are going to have to make some tough decisions over these next few weeks because things are just going so fast. Yeah, no, we all got to stay prayed up, Deidre. All of us do. But y'all just be safe out there. Do what you got to do. Don't worry about how things look. You got to wear a mask, or you need to wear some latex gloves because you don't want to be grabbing on the same door handle that multiple people grab. You do what you got to do. Yeah, I mean, some jobs can be done at home. And I think ultimately that's what they're going to do. The people that can work at home, they're going to just let you work at home. But other jobs you just can't do at home. If you're a janitor, you can't do that job from your home. Or you work at a manufacturing plant, you can't do those jobs from home. Or you're an EMT or a nurse, you can't be a nurse from your house. So there are many jobs that you can do from home, that are technical. And then there are other jobs you just simply can't, because you have contact with people. You can't do those jobs from home. Yeah. I mean, things are speeding along fast. I can hardly believe next week. Yeah, next week is the Hebrew New Year. It's already here. Now, on the 18th, ladies and gentlemen, is the 400 years of the Mayflower. The Mayflower landed in Massachusetts 400 years. March 18th, 1620 is when they arrived on the shores of America. And that is their 400-year anniversary. Our 400-year anniversary was last year. you know. But see, this also proves that we predate white people in this land. We've always been here a lot longer than them. The fact that their anniversary is a year later, that should show you right there, we've been here longer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to hold you up any longer. I'm going to let you go. Make sure you come to my next premieres that I have coming up. I believe I got one at 3:30 and another one at 6 p.m. today. So no matter where you are in this world, in the four corners, may the Most High keep his hedge of protection around you. And everybody, please have a wonderful day. Peace, family.